everybody, Gabriel Santiago here. This is the Speaking of Harmony podcast, and this is episode 60. Another special one, the anatomy of a song. And this time we're going to be taking a look at my newest single, Upright. It just came out yesterday. If you haven't checked it out yet, please link here in the card so you can watch the video, and also here in the description of the video, links for both video and also links for you to purchase if you feel so, because you're gonna get the score as well, right? And also links on Spotify as well, so you can check out and all the streamings. Through this link here, you can listen basically everywhere, like everywhere where it is releasable, it is released, so you can check it out, right? So let's take a look at the structure and what I thought in the process of composing this song, right? The song is called Upright, right? And there's a basic idea that I had, which was sort of a 6/8 idea, right? That it was something like this. So it's actually in G, right? So it's a 6/8 kind of thing. That was my initial idea, the material that I had, right? And then when we got in the studio to record with wonderful Fred Eleodoro on the bass and Thiago Rabelo on drums, Thiago also produced and engineered the recording, we had a very collaborative session for this work that I'm releasing. And we just played the song. I played a little demo I had, and we just start messing with the song, and then we came out with a different vibe basically for the song, just kind of like pop rock, kind of pop jazz or jazz pop, whatever you want to call it. And that's kind of how the song became, a more nice sort of really mellow, easy to listen kind of vibe. And then we just kind of like together we kind of built the song basically. So the first thing that happened when we were talking about doing this song, we just start playing it, and then basically I came up with this vibe at the beginning of this guitar for this intro. It's like, hey, just do some chordal stuff that you do here for this intro. So there's a drum groove, which is this groove here. So after this groove, I play along with it, this E major kind of vibe. So this is the thing that I play, something like this, like. For the song basically, right? I just kind of went free with like no particular harmony in mind or whatever. I just kind of did something like E major-ish, but I went through different things as well, right? So I did this, this is very E major, right? Then I start complicating more, like second part of that. Then just different. Then coming back home. Right? So that's the idea of the intro. And then the song start, right? I had this other theme as well for the song, and then that's played with the bass playing the melody. So Freddie has this nice pedals that kind of up his octave, so he has like a more of a guitar range. So I doubled this melody with him, and the cool thing is that there's not really harmony here. The melody makes the harmony, just a pedal in E, so we're just doing this, and then we play a similar rhythmic motif, but then the harmony starts changing, right? So then I start with the chords also, right? And then some other synths come in, so right? So it's the same basic material, but he reharmonized, right? Because you got very E pedally kind of thing. Then carry on with this part, just building a little tension before we get to the chorus, right? So the same pedally thing, like and then I did dominant, like B sus, then another sus to lead us to the new key of the chorus, which is G major, right? So, and then here comes that main melody that I was talking in the beginning. That's the chorus. So for that, I really wanted to have lyrics to make it a real, like a song, like songwriting with lyrics and stuff. So I asked my good friend Dani Gurgel, who wonderfully filmed this video you just saw I was recording. She did lyrics, right? I asked her to write some lyrics, so it's my song with her. So she did lyrics for that, and then I sang that. So the melody is actually this, like. So I sing that, you know, there's the lyrics for that. If you watch the video, you see the lyrics and all that. And so after that, we go into a solo section, basically, that gets built up. So it starts with, it's actually a bass solo, right, from Freddy, with the octave pedal up and stuff. So he gets like a guitar range, this beautiful sound. So we start with this, just a change in pace in the harmony. So we go to B flat major. So B flat major, then B minor 7. We're just kind of going back and forth with this. And then the next session is so I'm basically trying to have the trick here on this section was to have these two notes that connect the whole progression, right? So it's A rather, and D. So I have that with different basses basically, right? So I'm doing B flat on the bass, then B on the bass, right? Then I go to F on the bass, then F sharp, right? So I do this. Sometimes I go to E, and then so this is the first time that this melody comes up on the beginning of the solo, and then it gets into a thing that just keeps repeating itself. So the actual harmony that he solos on is B flat, C, with this note, there's two notes on top. So B flat, B, C, D, E, F, F sharp. You see? So bam. So what happened was when I was overdubbing some acoustic guitar, because I got some acoustic guitar on this track, I came up with this little melody that became like a counter melody to his solo, which was cool. So it's this thing. Right? So you put that through the harmony. I was playing that on electric also. So right? So that became a thing. And then throughout, the solo progresses, it gets more intense, and I kept doing this, and then I put some synth as well to double this melody, right? So and then that leads us back to the chorus, right? So he ends the solo like in high notes and stuff, and then brings it back to me for the final chorus, right? Which I sing again. The bright city, the dark, strong, what will kill, right? So I keep repeating that through the ending. So that's kind of how the tune ends. I just keep playing this, just like a nice, smooth track, with lyrics like nice to hear, nice kind of. The groove is kind of like a Beatles kind of, poppy, rocky thing. Very nice. I really like it. This kind of thing. One thing though that is very subtle is the way I play that melody with the chords, because basically harmony is G major, D minor, G major, D minor, E minor, then C, A-D-D-4, D, A-D-D-4, right? But I just didn't play the chords like that, just like a chunk of notes at the same time, like none of this stuff. So the melody of that part already kind of informs the type of voicing I'm using, because I'm using right, like an added 9 kind of thing with no thirds. Sometimes I put the third here, so here, see how I did? See, I just didn't do it something like that. I just let the melody harmonize itself. So E minor, and then C major with the added fourth, see? D major with the added fourth. Those adds a nice color, like a little blur thing. How the song ends, right? So this is the tune. This is the tune. That's a new tune. Upright. I'm really excited about it. It just got released yesterday. So I really hope you enjoyed that breakdown. If you heard the song already or watched it, it makes more sense. If you haven't, please, again, another card here so you can check it out, the video, and also links in the description for the video on Spotify, on everywhere, so you can listen to it. Like for the patrons who really supported me for this stuff, they got the track in advance already, and they got this part so they can check out. So if you're really into my stuff, you should consider joining me my Patreon, right? So here's the link. patreon.com/Gabriel Santiago. Here's the card as well, so you can join. It's just $5 a month. There's tons of content I'm posting all the time, exclusive stuff, and you get to see videos all the time first than anybody else. They already seen this. So, you can also purchase this. It's a very, very special deal I got in there on my website. The link is also here. So you get this track in high res, like in 24 bits, 88K. You also get an MP3 version, and you got the part, right? You got this nicely done lead sheet, so you can check it out. Or if you're also Patreon, you already got the part early on, right? So I hope you like that breakdown, and there's much more coming, and I hope you liked it. If you really dug this kind of video, please support me and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Ring the bell for notifications. This is all my social media stuff. Thank you so much for the support that you guys are giving me. It's been a rough year, but we're getting through this together, and the year's near ending, but there's so much more coming still this year, and then next year full force on. It's gonna be a better year for everybody, right? So thank you so much for sticking around with me, and I'll see you on the next one.